Welcome back. Kimberly, welcome back. What we're talking about on this topic on this live is dogmatism. And you're going to see an increase in dogmatism, the dogmatic personality with time. So Dogmatism. It's actually a noun, okay? Dogmatism. Dogmatic personality. What does it mean? Okay, so dogmatism means the expression of an opinion or belief as if it were a fact. Positiveness in assertion of opinion, especially when unwarranted or arrogant. Second point, a viewpoint or system of ideas based on insufficient examined premises. And you will see an increase in dogmatic behavior from people in society, right? And it's going to be completely based on the current political landscape in the United States. You will see that. Okay, a high increase dogmatic behavior from leaders, maybe even at your workplace. Okay, because dogmatism is practiced by people who think they have control over others via some type of superiority through work, race, religion, or otherwise. Heavily practiced. All right, and I'm pretty sure you already seen an increase in that in a lot of different areas in the United States. This personality type. They'll lay down rules and laws without facts, evidence, or opinion, and it's closely tied to fascism. It's a fascist behavior. Okay, so I'm streaming on YouTube also. For those of you who are at work, or if you missed this live, you can always catch the live on YouTube afterwards because I'm also on YouTube. So you will see the YouTube link above. You could click it and go subscribe, and you could catch the live over there because I'm recording it on YouTube currently right now. So for those who are just joining in, we're talking about dogmatic behavior. Dogmatic. Dogmatic behavior, okay? You will see an increase in that. Newbie, welcome. High increase in the dogmatic behavior in society today, in America, completely based on the political landscape in the United States, where there are some people in society who will think they have an upper hand or they have one up on certain races of people in the United States or certain religions, whatever it is. Big hike, what's going on, big boss? You understand? So you will see an increase in that in America. Dogmatism. So let's go over the definition one more time. And this is according to Merriam-Webster. So dogmatism, Dogmatism, a noun, right? So here's some synonyms of dogmatism. The expression of an opinion or belief as if it were a fact. Positiveness in assertion of opinion, especially under unwarranted or arrogant, right? Point number two, a viewpoint or system of ideas based on insufficiently examined premise. Now, you don't have to be a Harvard grad, because I'm not, right? Or somebody like that to understand a dogmatic person, okay? Their behavior is probably going to be mixed in with that of what you would say is passive aggressive. For those who study the passive aggressive personality. What's up so all over the place? Yeah, you'll find it there, right? Passive aggressive, dogmatic, just do this, or do as I say. I don't care what you think, just do it. That's the dogmatic behavior. You understand what I'm saying? Similar to a pit bull. I mean, the beginning of the word is DOG. You understand me? So that's really it. That dogmatic personality, it's in a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? It's in a lot of people. And it's going to come out at your workplace with time, or, just being in society, period. You will see it in people. You probably are dealing with it at work right now. Okay, hi Lisa, how you doing over there on YouTube? You look like Tyrese Gibson. At least I'm sure you get that a lot. I really do. But today I'm talking about the dogmatic personality. That's what I'm talking about today, not Tyrese Gibson, okay? Right, so this is what I'm talking about, the dogmatic personality. Because a lot of times people are dealing with these people and they know they're not being dealt with right, and they just call them assholes. Right? And you're probably right. They are assholes. Lady Tello, thanks for following. So they are assholes, but there's a definition for them. That personality and that behavior type is called dogmatic. It's a dogmatic behavior. You understand? Thanks for the likes, so all over the place. That dogmatic personality, they somehow feel like they're above you, some way, somehow. Right? A lot of bosses, Jackie Miller, thanks for following. A lot of bosses will practice this. Dogma is used to bully and control others. That's it. A lot of bosses have this tendency, right? And they'll practice it with you at work, and they will do it through because you don't. They'll do it being a boss in the capacity of a supervisor. Okay, so it's all in their tendencies towards you, and it's mixed in with a heavy discrimination, because you'll notice that they'll treat other coworkers you have differently than they treat you. They won't talk to other coworkers that you have around about the same topic, same thing, differently than they treat you at work. So you'll find that heavy in workplaces, and I can speak about it because I've experienced that behavior from supervisors or bosses that I've had in the past. You understand what I'm saying? So look out for the dogmatic behavior, right? And some people, you'll see them in traffic. They're throwing up a finger. They're doing this, it's a dogmatic behavior. You understand? So next time you see it, identify it, know what it is, understand what you're dealing with. All right, understand what you're dealing with. And like I said, you will see an increase in it, and it's all to be contributed to the current political landscape in America, right? Because there's some people with the philosophy that they have one up on other people based on race, religion, all this type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Or people will throw out what you would call microaggressions. They'll throw out microaggressions at work. You know what I'm saying? And it could be political sometimes. You'll hear it. And a lot of break room talks and stuff like that. You'll hear that type of lingo. It's increasing in society with time. You understand what I'm saying? So that's something to look out for. Right. Other than that, that's all we're going to talk about for as far as politics is concerned right now. So we're going to move into the workplace, the dogma. Right? People who are dogmatic can't have a civil conversation. They can't. They're very emotional too, but usual. So Nubia said, people, let me pin this comment right here. This is very important. Okay, so people who are dogmatic can't have a civil conversation. They're very emotional too. Exactly. Right? And Lisa over here on YouTube, the dead boy on YouTube says, it ain't human behavior. Okay, devalues human, that's starting point. That's it. It's not. I don't think it's human behavior. Yeah, it's not modern human behavior. That's the key. That's the key thing. Being a dogmatic person is. I don't think it's modern human behavior. It's ancient human behavior, where people just yap at each other and just say, "Hey, go do this," or "This is how I want this," and be like, "But I'm hot," or I don't want to hear nothing. Just go do it." You understand? That's ancient, medieval type behavior, right? But you see it's surfacing now. Good afternoon, Miss Lady Kim. It's coming up now in society, and it's going to come up heavier with time. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be aware of what you're dealing with in society these days. And you have to tell the other half, we said hello. I will. And you also got to pay attention and understand that with this increase in the change of behavior of people, it has to end. It's going to end eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because they got 3 years and some change left. 3 years and some change, and they're going back to the woods. That's it. They have to go back to the woods, right? Because the majority of society aren't dealing with these people and the bullshit they come with. They're not able to have a civil conversation. You know, they're just yapping at you, snapping at you. They can't have a civil conversation. It's impossible. Most things they do are emotionally based, right? They look past the fact of the matter and they're stuck on what they want to be stuck on. You understand what I'm saying? That's how these people behave. Okay? And I can speak heavily about it because I've experienced it many times at work. Cool? So the next time you run into a person just yapping at you for no reason, and you notice that you're treating your coworkers different, you're treating this person different, they just have strength for you. They just want to talk down to you. Okay? They think inside their head that you're lesser than they are. What creates a person like that? Is it how they are raised? Okay, Lisa on YouTube asked a question. She says, what creates a person like that? Is it how they were raised? The answer is no. And well, how they were raised, but they weren't born that way, I should say. How they were raised have a lot to do with it. But if you notice now, you find a lot of people on the internet who tell you they were raised a certain way, but they grew up and changed, but they weren't born that way. That's what I meant to say earlier. No, they weren't born that way. They were cultured to be that way. Okay, Lisa? And this is from experience that I have, right? There's no baby on this world who was born a certain type of way, right? Black thought, what's going on? They were born a human being. Culture shaped them into what they currently became. But if they're smart, and there's a lot of smart ones out there, who venture outside of their environment and they start dealing with other people in society, and then they realize that, hold up, this ain't that what they told me. Because you see, family members and those who cater to their youth try to steer them in the direction to segregate them from other people, to let them have a bad belief of other people. You understand? Stereotype other people. But with time, people are discovering that, look, it's bullshit. But you still have those out there who hold on to that philosophy and they hold on to that belief. Right? And they're very covert. That's the next thing you got to understand. These people are very skillful. Okay? Don't take them at face value. What they'll do is they'll test you. A lot of times they'll test you to see where your knowledge base is. You get what I'm saying? And if they find out they could push you around, they will. You understand? So their environment, you talk about the biopsychosocial factor of human growth and development. All right? So their biology is pure, but their psychology and the way they associate and their sociology shape them into that bullshit. You understand? Their environment and their own psyche. That's what shaped them into that. Okay? And if you study or have studied human growth and development, you will realize that it's their environment that's the most impactful on these people. You get what I'm saying? Right, so we're going to push this live up to about 20 minutes and then we're going to wrap things up. And we're going to do another live sometime today. So we're at now 16 minutes, so forth. Yeah, you're just joining in. Okay, we're talking about dogmatism. Dogmatic personalities, people who are dogmatic. Okay, it's mixed in with the passive aggressive personality, and you should look out for it. It mostly will come out anywhere you interact for most of your time with strangers, which will be your workplace. That's going to be your workplace. So at your workplace, you're going to find these people. Just so you know, that's the first place you're going to identify these people, right? Because if you don't associate with them too much, you don't know how they are as a person. But once you start associating with them, you give it about 2 weeks, and you'll see how they really are as a person. You get what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, this current political landscape in America will breed or bring out more of this personality. They've always been there, hidden in the shadows. They've always been in the shadows, hiding. But you'll see more of it coming out today. Their opinion and beliefs, it's all they care about. They care about nothing other people think. Right? And if you take a look in Washington today, that's exactly what you're looking at. The dogmatic personality. Dogmatic. It's very dogmatic. Right? Dogmatism. The definition again, before I wrap things up. So dogmatism, the expression of an opinion or belief as if it were a fact. Positiveness in assertion of opinion, especially when unwarranted or arrogant. A viewpoint or systems of ideas based on insufficient examined premise. That's dogmatism. Take a look in Washington and tell me what you got up there. Same thing. You understand? That's it. So we're going to wrap this live up. Right? For those who are just joining in, this live is streamed on YouTube also. You can catch it on YouTube if you're just joining in. So we're going to wrap this up. And later on today, we're going to go into a different topic. Okay? Different topic later on today. So thank you guys for tuning in. Catch me in the next live. Big muscle. Stay on the hustle. Peace.